A free $15 meal every day. I love free meals. Looking forward to the bonus. Huh?
Trouble Busters!
Lunch, ramen combo, la 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 la. I'm getting ginger pork today. Temperable. Thanks for the meal. My name is Tom. I'm a guy who works for accounting while I gamble all the time. However, thanks to the company cafeteria that serves free refills on food and the great benefits that my workplace offers, I'm always happy. However, I love all you can drink. I get to eat as much snacks as I want, too. Oh, I feel like I'm in heaven. Ugh. Lately, I'm starting to forget what it used to be like when things were fair. Are you wondering why? Well, thanks for the food, Auntie. The food was as delicious as always. There! Huh? Alright, what should I eat today? That's right, because of this guy who's cheating the system, I've been stressing out. Alright, I'm gonna enjoy this delicious cafeteria food. A free $15 meal every day. I love free meals. Adam, you can't do that. You can't refill your food by grabbing the plates that other people finish their food off of. I wanted you to stop doing something like this from now on. Why not? I mean, the company lunch is provided for a cheaper price per meal, so when you eat it for free like this, you'll end up causing damage on the operation and the finances. You know, I'm also in charge of the finances for the cafeteria. That's why I'm telling you, it's not like I'm really eating free meals, and the money won't really be affected, right? It's not truly a free meal, only because I've been paying $15 every time. This means that the refills that you've been eating is something that truly belongs to me, but it's truly $15, right? I'm not causing you any trouble for eating the free refill you should have gotten, am I? It's not about me. Oh, Tom, if you're not drinking anymore, can I take that fountain drink cup from you? Adam, you really can't be doing this. If you keep doing this, you'll make the company cafeteria end up losing profit. Besides, the company cafeteria only stands because everyone makes sure they're following the rules just so we can enjoy the benefits for such an affordable price. If we don't follow the rules, the company might get rid of the cafeteria entirely. You're exaggerating. I'm the only one doing this. I'm being serious. Don't you feel bad for the other employees who are spending money on the meals properly? Yeah, sure, whatever. I'll keep that in mind.
Tom?
What is it, Nancy?
Adam was borrowing dishes after the other employees finished eating to get free refills for food again.
What? I spent so much time explaining it to him. I tried to talk to Adam about it again. However, every time I talked to him, he'd switch his target and repeatedly ate without paying at the cafeteria. And because of that, the cafeteria started facing struggles in its business. But I'm not the kind of guy who would just look the other way about this. Just to make sure that the cafeteria can continue, I decided to host a once-in-a-lifetime event at the cafeteria.
All right, limited refills. I made the special Mongoli Meow pork bun.
Yay! This worked well. Auntie, can I get the Mongolian Meow pork bun? Huh? Oh, I love pork buns! Adam, I can't forgive him anymore. Enough is enough. I'm going to make him learn his lessons. I'm not letting him get away with this. Trouble Busters! Starting the next day, I decided to let Adam eat free refills no matter how many times he'd done it. Free meals are the best! Looking forward to the bonus. Did you say something? No, nothing. Oh, so full. All right, my first year's bonuses. Huh? What the heck is this? What the heck is this? Negative? What? Hey, Tom, what the hell is this? What's the matter, Adam? This thing! What the hell's a negative bonus? What happened to my bonus? I made sure to subtract a year's worth of the cafeteria meals that you never paid for. What? Why would you do that? Did anyone ever take any loss because of what I've done? I did this because that was the case. Didn't I tell you so many times? If you keep eating free meals by taking advantage of other people's free refills, it would end up making the cafeteria lose profit. Look, even if I didn't eat it, if everyone else was asking for refills, the cafeteria would have lost profit anyway. This means that it's either the paying people ask for refills, or if I were to ask for refills in their place. That wasn't the case, and that's why I talked to you. Listen, If those who were paying for the meal ate twice, including their refills, you would still eat again for free. And this means that they're serving a total of 3 meals. So a person would have eaten 2 meals where it would end up being 1.5 times more. And for 3 meals after it's become 1.5 times more, the cafeteria needs to spend 1.5 times more the food cost. You would understand that, right? And this would greatly affect their profit, but they would only get the same budget. Don't you see that they're taking a loss no matter how you look at it? And yet, you still continue to eat the food for free, so I've been paying for your food out of my pocket. And that was why the cafeteria didn't have to go out of business. That means you were paying for the food when I never asked you to. The other employees are paying for their meals too, so it shouldn't have become a huge problem anyway. Look, the company cafeteria isn't a restaurant. If you were at a restaurant, most places don't serve free refills. And yet, the food that would be served originally at $10 is being served at $15. And in exchange, they're willing to give us free refills. And that's purely out of the company's goodwill. This means that the company cafeteria is running for the sake of the employees. And that's why the employees must understand that and make sure that we're following the rules, or the system won't stand in the first place. I can even say that they're running the cafeteria without seeking to make any profits. If they really hated being taken advantage of for free, they should have gotten rid of the refill policy. And aren't you the one who's responsible, since you didn't do that? It's wrong for you to take that amount from my bonus money. No, you're the one who was eating the cafeteria meal, and there's nothing wrong about it. Besides, the free refill policy is what our company's cafeteria is known for. And why is it that we have to stop that just to stop you from your wrongdoing? Duh! This is wrong! I know that it's illegal! Employees are entitled to their salary! Yes, I'm aware of that. I'm working in the accounting department, in case you forgot about that. In that case, if the employee handbook never stated about how my salary could be deducted, you would already know that you're not allowed to deduct anything from my salary! Of course, and that's why it's stated there. Huh? It clearly states in our employee agreement that if the employee does not pay for their meal immediately with cash, the payment will be deducted from either the paycheck or the bonus. No way! Oh, did you not read it? But I guess that's your fault that you didn't read it, and I can't really help you. I made sure to talk to you about it so many times, too. I didn't cause any damage to the company, and you can't prove that either! Actually, I can. Yikes! How is it? Do you have anything else to say about this? Labor consultant. I'm gonna call Max, the labor consultant! Max? No, I don't think you want to bother Max over something like this. Oh? Is he scared to hear about the labor consultant? Well, if you're willing to admit fault, I don't mind rethinking whether I should call him or not. If you don't want me calling him, I demand an apology and taking back the deductions from my bonus. Why would I apologize for anything? The bonus deduction was everything that you already ate, and we can't take it back. Are you sure you want to behave like that? I was waiting for you to fix your mindset, but it's okay, I'll just call Max. No, you'll end up causing trouble to Max. Well, it's about whether you'll be able to admit fault when we discuss settlement.
So, why am I being called out here?
Well, Tom deducted all my unpaid meal expenses at the cafeteria from my bonus money, so I need you to talk to him.
Okay.
You know, all I was doing was using the dishes that the other employees finished their food with so I could get free refills. Why do I have to get scolded for the meal expenses at this point? You know, no one's losing anything because of this. Besides, the company cafeteria is for the employees to eat lunch at, right? And in this case, he has to take back the deductions from my bonus and pay me the amount I deserve, right?
Wrong.
Huh?
I'm telling you that Tom is exactly right, and your demand is completely ridiculous.
What? Why? I was only inheriting the right to receive free refills from other people.
Aren't you old enough to know better than that? Someone like you would get free refills for fountain drinks at a fast food restaurant.
And no one loses anything because of that, right?
The restaurant loses money. It's because you're not the person who ordered the fountain drink. You're supposed to pay the money to use the fountain drink, and yet you're using it without being entitled to do so. The restaurant, or in this real case, the company, could actually sue you for fraud. Besides, why is it that the fountain drink that I paid for should be taken advantage of by you without my agreement?
Gah! This is great, Max! Say it, and say more!
Because of people like you, the society keeps getting rid of designated smoking areas. The train stations that used to have waiting rooms start to get rid of waiting rooms, and there are surveillance cameras surveilling soda fountains.
Everyone in the company must be accomplices, right? I'm gonna call the labor department at this point then. I'll make you guys hear them out on speakerphone too.
Hello, this is the Labor Department help desk.
Excuse me, I was using someone else's dishes at my company cafeteria just so I could get free refills with it, but they deducted my meal fee from my bonus. Isn't that illegal?
Sir?
Yes?
While the Holy God was providing a brain to every living organism, where on earth have you been?
That was how Adam had no choice but to pay the meal fees from his bonus money. He lost his whole $1,000 bonus, and he was now obligated to pay the rest of the $2,675 that he owed out of his savings and upcoming paychecks. However, what do you mean you can't wait any longer?
We're running a business here too. We wish we could give you more time, but you're already a week past. And you said you'd be able to pay the deposit once you get your bonus money. And that's why we waited until last minute.
But I had no choice! Things went the wrong way, and I'm not getting my bonus money anymore!
In that case, I'm sorry to tell you this, but
In that case, you'll still pay me the fee I paid to secure the property earlier, right?
basic rule of thumb, we'd be refunding that amount. But in your case, you've already passed the move-in inspection and received the important notices, right?
Yes, and what about it?
In that case, the fees that you've paid would be considered the fee you paid to have us keep the property until now, so we can't refund it.
But I paid $3,000!
Sorry about that.
No way! I planned on moving into a new condo, so I ended up moving out of my current apartment as of today!
In that case, I have a perfect property that I can refer you to.
Really? Isn't this something that abandoned building maniacs get excited about? Why is this happening? I had to cancel my new condo, no bonus money, my paychecks will be spent for repayment, and I have nothing in my savings! Ugh! This is because of Tom! No! This is because of the company cafeteria! I can't keep living like this, eating one slice of bread every day. That's right. Since this was because of the cafeteria, I'm going to return it to the cafeteria. I'm gonna return them my grudges. Sneaky, sneaky. Whoa, the rice was just cooked perfectly. And this way, I get to eat as much white rice as possible every day. A Lunchable is technically a snack. Low temp burned isn't dialect. Auntie, did something happen? I want a katsu bowl today, or that's what my stomach's asking for.
Hey, Tom. Well, I was about to start cooking the food, but all the rice from my rice cooker was gone.
What? You cook a restaurant portion of rice, so that's 22 pounds of rice, right? Where did it go?
That's right. We remembered to make sure we set up the rice for cooking before we went home yesterday.
So this must mean someone stole.
Hey, Tom, what on earth is happening?
Huh?
We're working for the sake of the cafeteria meals, but are you telling me that the miso mackerel combo needs to be enjoyed just by the miso mackerel by itself?
Calm down, Tracy. There must be a reason behind this.
There's no way I can calm down. Doesn't the company exist for the sake of the cafeteria? If the cafeteria can't serve food, then the company might as well be gone.
I completely understand how you guys feel, but if you have the time to be giving excuses, give me rice. I come to work just so I can get free refills at the company cafeteria, and I don't even know why I came to work today. Yeah, I completely understand how you feel, but someone must have stolen the rice, so we can't do anything about it. Then find out who did it right now! Yes, sir!
It's okay. We'll help you.
Let's catch the culprit together.
Thank you! However, another few days had passed without getting any clues on who the culprit could be. Now they're stealing the side dishes! I'm so sorry. We're trying our best to find the culprit, but I don't want any excuses. They're also stealing the spices and drinks. I haven't seen mayonnaise, ketchup, or soy sauce for a few days now. All I see is cooking wine. I'm sorry. I'll try harder to find out who the culprit is.
Jeez, who on earth is doing this?
I was in the mood to eat California roll with no California inside today.
Damn it. Why do I have to be the one being cornered about this? The employees are all complaining and the cafeteria is losing profit. I'm going to find out who keeps stealing the rice. Alright, time to take as much as I want again. The rice thief! Huh? I finally found you, Adam! Oh no! I finally got the permission from the upper management to be here so early, so I was hiding. And I can't believe you're now stealing rice after all the free meals you've taken. No, there's a reason behind this.
Shut up. We won't forgive you for stealing rice.
What the heck? I made sure to pay for my cafeteria meal. What you paid for was what you've eaten in the past.
Unbelievable. Why do you deserve to eat it all to yourself when the food is supposed to be for all of us? Did you pay for it? You haven't, have you?
I planned on paying once I get my paycheck. Is there anything wrong with that? Yeah, it's wrong. Do you realize how many people were troubled by you? How dare you take mayonnaise, ketchup, and soy sauce from the cafeteria? Exactly. Therefore, for the amount of rice and the food you've taken, we'll be deducting it from your paycheck this month. It'll just be $15 per day, right? It's gonna be $750 per day. What? $750 per day? Then for taking 20 days worth, are you deducting $15,000? Why? I didn't even eat that much.
What are you talking about? Because of you, our lunch selections were limited.
Why'd you get to eat as much as you want when no one else could? You should know that this is ridiculous.
Pay for the rice. Pay for the rice.
Oh,
Pay for the rice. Pay for the rice.
I'm not gonna pay for anything! Because of the cafeteria, I have to live in the most primitive environment right now. And that was because you were so stingy that you didn't want to let me take advantage of your free refill right and make me pay for it. Why do I have to surrender my own right to you? But they're free refills anyway! You wouldn't get in trouble for letting someone else take advantage of it once you're done eating your own food! That free benefit is what will bring world peace without any war going on anywhere on this planet! Because of people like you, there's always a war going on!
You're the one who started the war, and you're not entitled to say that. If the cafeteria shuts down because of you, I am going to your house to eat lunch every day.
To add, the free benefit only stands because everyone else pays $15 out of their pocket for their meals.
Besides, someone who hasn't even paid a single penny isn't entitled to that benefit to begin with.
For trying to steal someone else's benefit without paying anything, you deserve to pay a consequence far worse than what you took. You better be ready for it. All of you guys! Just humans are all filthy! Are you fine as long as you're in good shape?
Who are you to say that? I'm going to post this on our company newspaper, so you'd better look forward to it.
What?
Also, from now on, if you want to use the company cafeteria, you have to pay on the spot by cash.
Why? We'll go ahead and report this matter to the upper management as theft. What? Don't you think that's a bit too much? It's just company cafeteria meals.
If that's what you think, pay for it.
Hello? Is this the landlord? You have a really stingy guy living in your apartment, so you should check and make sure he's not stealing electricity from others. What? He's calling your apartment's landlord to tell them to make sure you're not stealing electricity from other people. How'd he know where I live? He's really good at gathering information like that, and he sometimes ends up going a bit too far. By the way, he knows your hometown, home school, where your parents live, and also what carrier internet you use.
When he was about to be born, he left all of his delicacy inside his mom's belly.
This guy's ridiculous! I apologize, so please stop. Money! If money's what you want, I'll find a way to pay for it. I'll be a dead if that's what it takes. You should have had those feelings before you ate free meals.
You'd better not show up to the cafeteria again. Even if you like the company cafeteria hates you now.
You should regret the fact that you've made all the company cafeteria fans in this nation your enemy. Oh, no! After that, Adam, who'd been feeding on free meals, ended up being bitten back by a criminal record for theft. On top of that, becoming an overnight celebrity within the company through internal announcements made it impossible for him to stay, and he quietly resigned as if he were being phased out. To make matters worse, he was later caught stealing electricity at his new apartment, and the prior conviction that had only earned him a suspended sentence was upgraded to actual prison time. This time, he truly moved to a place where 3 meals a day are guaranteed for free. Alright, switching gears. Now let's talk about me. Alright, we're celebrating how the cafeteria is starting to make profit again, so we should dig in.
That's right. When does Tom ever treat us to free food? We should eat before he changes his mind. You're right. I'll go ahead and take your kindness.
Why do you have to say it like that? I can change my mind anytime I want.
Hey, you're eating too much. If you eat more, the cafeteria won't have any more plates.
Trouble Busters!